Hey, what is up, guys? It is SBD here, or iBearDog, and I'm be giving you guys some tips on how to get high kill games, like you see the markofj and sandyravage and all those guys get. So I have 5 tips here that'll definitely make you a better player and hopefully get you guys to those high kill games that you guys maybe are lacking and are a better player. And these tips can, transcend through anybody, any skill set, really. So just stay tuned for these 5 tips. Starting off, number 1, gun skill. And what I mean by gun skill is you shooting your gun, exactly that. Concentrate on being accurate, hitting the guy in the upper chest, hitting him in the head with your shots. You're going to kill the guy quicker for one, and it's just going to be a whole lot easier on yourself. I do not have the best gun skill. I'm not the most accurate player. Thus, I play on 2 to 5 sensitivity. Most of the time, it's 3 to 4, but those are the sensitivities I recommend that you guys play on. Those are really easy sensitivities to get used to. Not hard. I believe you start on 3 sensitivity anyway when you start Call of Duty. You start it up for the first time, and I think that's just probably best. I think, when I first started Call of Duty, I was thinking, playing on higher sensitivity was better so you could turn on people, but to be honest with you, I don't have a problem turning on people with 4 sensitivity at all. You can jump turn, you can jump shot, you can drop shot all the way. It's very easy to do, and I don't see why more people don't play on lower sensitivity. Obviously, if you're sniping, higher sensitivity is probably the better for you, but I'm talking about getting high kill games, not with a sniper rifle, with ACRs and Type 95s. The second thing I can say about gun skill, I guess kind of applies a little bit, is drop shotting and knowing how to move as far as playing on tactical setup, I guess you would say. That allows you to get behind cover a lot quicker, and it's just easier anyway. I do it when I'm sniping. I do it all the time. I just use the tactical setup. It is one of the easiest things you can possibly do. It will take you a little while to get used to, and I do recommend playing on tactical because I don't like the panic knifing in this game. Obviously, you have your choice. Either you can panic knife or you can drop shot and get in and out of cover a lot quicker. If you play claw, which is basically you bring your pointer finger down and that way your thumb doesn't have to move, that's all about preference then. Learning how to play claw can be difficult for some people, but tactical, takes you, maybe a week or two to get used to it, and definitely your gameplay will improve a ton. And just right off the bat, the next thing I can say is, for the tips wise, would be how to set up your class correctly. I can run you through my classes and what I generally use, or what this class is, and this is a good example of a class that you could use. That use the ACRs, the Type 95s, MP7s, those overpowered guns that you always complain about. Those are the good guns in the game, and there is a reason why all MLG pros, they'll generally rock an ACR, MP7, PP90, because those are the good guns in the game, and flat out you're gonna get better games with those. Obviously, if you run out of ammo, you're gonna have to be able to be proficient enough to use these guys as weird ass reticles, like this game, like with the M4. I picked that gun up and I was able to use it pretty well, and I was able to pick up kills with it. That's one thing you guys are gonna have to get used to. Also, you guys are gonna have to get used to learning how to use different guns and be adverse. That goes along with gun skill. If I'm not good with a certain particular gun, I'm going to improve myself to the point where I'm pretty proficient with it. I can still get kills with it, even though it might not be my favorite gun to get kills with. That way, in case I do run out of ammo with my ACR or my other primary, whatever it is, I'm able to pick it up. It also is smart to run the MP9 as a secondary machine pistol, just because it is such a good secondary, and it does give you such a good ammo count there. It's just so good, and that way you might not be able to get all your kills, but you might be able to pick up another, say a kill or two with it, and pick up another guy's gun with an assault rifle or SMG. That's just something that will help you out. And as far as perks that I like to use personally, I like using the Predator, Overwatch, and Pavlo. That is my personal preference. You can use the Reaper and or AC-130. Certain maps are better for those. But I definitely like the Pavlo and Overwatch. I like being able to still run around and not have to worry about me sitting in a corner and dying from that. I personally just like being able to run up in these guys' face and just shove it right up their butts. That's just my personal preference. Everybody has their own, run the the AC-130 to get the Osprey gunner, and those are kill streaks that are really hard to get, and I don't recommend, especially if you're first starting off trying to get these high kill games at all. And look at that nice little triple feed ACR I was trying to get, but it doesn't get the quad. Damn it. The next thing I could say is play the right party. Play in the right party with your friends. Get players that, one, are objective, and two, are slayers. You don't want to be just the only guy slaying. You know what I mean, guys? It's really hard to get really good games without another really good player in there. It's nice to have somebody running objective sometimes. I play in parties of 3 to 4, probably in regular domination, or I try to, and it's going to be really easy for you. Or you could play in parties of like 5 to 6 with regular domination on ground war or whatever it is. Be in a party where you're comfortable with your skill sets of each person. Be comfortable playing with those people, because those people are going to be your backup. Say you need help with getting another kill streaks, or they're spawning out your ass, or you need them to cap an objective. That's what they're doing. In this game, I was playing more of a support slayer here. A lot of these guys are montage makers. So what my main job was here, I was just watching the C spawn and trying to make sure to keep them off it. That way they would spawn more towards A, and they could actually get set up and get those really nice kills, nice little montage feeds. And that's what I was really concentrated on in this game. I think I did a pretty good job of it, even though we had a lot of green guys that kind of ran in their spawn and kind of messed it up a little bit. And one thing I did not do very well, which is another tip for you guys, is keep the momentum going. I did not do a very good job of that at all. This situation I was kind of screwed. I probably should have just ran away instead of trying to put 3 bullets into his chest, which didn't kill him. But, keep my momentum going. You see me have 50-something kills there in the screen a couple of seconds ago. I didn't keep my momentum going very well. I think I only ended up getting 79 kills the rest of the game, or not 79 total, but well, actually that is total, but not, getting any much more than that. I probably should have gotten a lot more than that, but the thing is I didn't keep my momentum going, and that was my mistake. And that's one of the things that you guys need to be sure that you're doing. Make sure you're still checking the spawns, checking the corners. Make sure you're not dying all the time and running out like a stupid asshole. Make sure you're concentrated on what you're doing. Say they spawn at C flag now, like they're all around me. I want to make sure that I know where they're at and be able to not get killed from behind and put it in my butt. So, that's what I was trying to do. I run away from them a little bit and try to move on. I think that a lot of people make that mistake, is they're like, oh, I got my payload, now I can run out and die. No, keep it going. Keep your kill streak going, unless you want to try, because it doesn't matter in this game. You can keep going and keep not dying and keep going and getting your kill streaks on and on and on, and, you don't even have to die in this game. So I think that's where a lot of people, they get really flustered towards the end of their kill streaks, or right as soon as they get them. I think they don't understand. Just try to keep it going. Don't really worry about your kills. Just make sure you're doing what you're doing, or you're supposed to be doing, is check down. Okay, I see this guy right here. I'm gonna go kill him, and then I'm gonna see this guy around the corner. I'm gonna kill him. Get point A to point B. Very, very logical, and this game becomes very, very easy for you. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of random bullshit that goes on in this game that you really can't control, but overall, if you follow these simple tips here, I think you guys will do very, very good and very well on your games, and will improve. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this commentary. I'm going to speed the rest of this gameplay up for whatever I did not use here. But peace out for now. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to me. That helps me a ton. Like, you guys have no idea. The subscribing and spreading the word helps me out. Just amazing. And thanks you guys for all the support once again. But peace out.